Hello, I'm Martin Smith and this is your MaxiForex Week in Review. Today we'll cover some of the major financial events of the past week and discuss how they impact the global currency markets. But before we cover headlines for the week, let's look at last week's rises and fallers. The euro-dollar cleared gains every day this week with the exception of Wednesday. In total the pair gained about 2% and was last trading at 141.80. The British pound had a somewhat mixed performance this week against the dollar, making a rise of 0.93% to close at 162.31. Despite gains over 2% on Friday, the US dollar's struggles this week against the yen were too much to beat out the Japanese currency. The pair managed to finish the week trading at 80.57, a loss of 1.59%. The dollar CAD opened decently but started falling by the end of the week. Overall, the pair gained 1.35% and closed on Friday at 0.9841. Commodities now. Gold had a positive week outside of near a $31 drop on Tuesday. By the close on Friday trading, the yellow metal had managed to finish the week in the green, moving up 0.12% to close at $1,418 per ounce. Meanwhile, May crude orders had a mixed performance, gaining 0.2%. The orders were last trading at $101.85 per barrel. Now, in the news this week, Japan has shown some improvement in its race to prevent further disaster at the nuclear power plant that had been damaged by the tsunami. Meanwhile, it had been noticed that there were some radiation leaks coming from the reactor. This is expected to be the worst nuclear crisis since the Chernobyl disaster 25 years ago. This unexpected crisis will cost the world's third largest economy approximately $200 billion and will also require Japan's largest reconstruction push since World War II. The current crisis in Japan has also hindered the plans for nuclear power installations all over the world. However, there are those who are of the opinion that the rebuilding process could be seen as positive for the yen. The market's focus thus far has been on the projections for repatriated funds. Almost all of Japan's neighbors have provided help and expressed sympathy for the crisis, but there has been some disapproval at home and abroad at the level of information and handling of the nuclear crisis, especially in its early stages. The South Korean foreign minister has confirmed that during the talks between Japan, China and South Korea to rein in North Korea's nuclear program, they have all agreed to work together to enhance safety issues for nuclear power. The US and Brazil have agreed to improve future cooperation on an array of key issues, including energy and trade. The agreements were signed during the first day of President Obama's visit to Brazil. At the meeting, he met with his Brazilian counterpart, Dilma Rousseff, and a number of US and local business executives. The US has showed a strong interest in becoming a strategic energy partner to Brazil, especially as they have now discovered new major offshore oil reserves. US President Barack Obama made clear that US would like to become Brazil's best customer once the oil actually starts flowing. Both nations also look forward to enhancing their cooperation in the production of biofuels, with a separate agreement to work together on producing biofuels for aviation. The countries agreed and signed the TECA, Trade and Economic Cooperation Agreement, to launch a roadmap for upcoming trade negotiations. This deal has been a major goal for diplomats, but the progress was halted in 2010 because of soured relations between the two countries over Iran. In Europe, Enda Kenny, the Irish Prime Minister, denied German Chancellor Angela Merkel's newest bid to simplify the bailout terms, setting up a conflict as European Union leaders struggle to break a deadlock on tackling the debt crisis. Kenny denied Merkel's position to enhance the corporate tax base in the Euro region. Greece has already dismissed selling state-owned land to cut debt, her other prerequisite for reducing the cost of rescue loans. Well, that's all we have time for today. We hope you enjoyed our weekly review and you will join us next week. Until then, be sure to visit us at maxiforex.ru.